So I had a fainting episode in North Wales last year. I'd never fainted before, hadn't fainted since. A one-off really, but I ended up on the ground unconscious for however long it was. And so I got in touch with my GP a few days later on a telephone call, and he invited me in for an ECG and a chat with him, and he decided that the ECG was fine. I hadn't had a heart attack, but eventually he heard a murmur on my heart and decided that I'd needed referring for extra tests to see what was going on inside, because it was decided that I needed valve replacement. From meeting the cardiologist to meeting Jacob the surgeon was, I think it was a period of 12 and a half, 13 weeks. So there was a lot of time in between for me. My head was just spinning with everything going on. So many questions to ask, wondering what's life going to be like afterwards. But I met Jacob, and he was so reassuring. All my worries just washed away within half an hour of meeting him. He explained everything that he needed to do, the reasons why he needed to do it, and the benefits for me. And I just happened to mention to him, I said, well, if you ever get a cancellation, I can be here like a shot. So within a week and a day of meeting the surgeon, he was calling me up. I was at home doing some gardening out the back, and he phoned me up and he said, can you come in today? We can operate tomorrow. I was here at 4 o'clock getting settled down onto Birch Ward for the night. And everything just happened so quick. I even slept like a log that night without tossing and turning, thinking, "Oh my God, what's going to happen to me tomorrow?" And next thing I know, I was in a wheelchair getting wheeled off to theatre. So I think I spent one night in Poku. That's all a bit of a blur to me. But I remember going to Cedar Ward, and by a stroke of luck, I ended up with my own little room. I mean, they were obviously giving me medications for pain relief, and they were forever in testing me with ECGs, taking my blood pressure. Yeah, it was the service was brilliant. Yeah, they were always on top of everything. The way the nurses just went about things, and they just all worked together. It didn't matter who they were in the room; they just worked together, and they were just so professional. And before I met the surgeon, I was so worried about what is life going to be like for me. But because I could see my progress whilst I was on the ward, I thought, my God, it's not going to be as bad as I was thinking. And by the time of discharge, I felt so confident, thinking I can leave this place and not worry about a single thing. And I haven't worried at all. I've been home. I can get up and down the stairs. Even that night when I got home, I was up and down the stairs. I could go to the loo. I could dress myself, wash myself, feed myself. I mean, obviously, I can't do that. The things like the gardening and shopping, which I understand, but just general day-to-day living it's unbelievable. And then it's looking bright. I mean, I always thought my future was bright anyway. But now I feel to be honest, I feel a newfound confidence in myself. I've had no post-operative blues. I'm just, honest, I feel so good. You'd expect like people to be moping around, because obviously you're out of action for at least a good 3 months while your breastbone repairs. You can't drive for 6 weeks. It's a lot for somebody to even just accept you can't drive for 6 weeks, and you're pretty much housebound or depending on other people to help you out. But it doesn't bother me at all. I've had some good friends helping me out. I would like to add is I did actually spend my 62nd birthday here. Every time a member of staff came to you to do something, you were always asked your name and your date of birth. So I'd give them my name and the date of birth, but then they came Wednesday morning. I actually said my name and my date of birth, and they were, "It's your birthday!" Yeah, put some posters up on the wall saying happy birthday. They brought in a little Mr. Kipling cake. So I went down to the cath labs in the afternoon, and we went through the same procedure, name and date of birth, and they went, "Oh, it's your birthday." So as they were wheeling me into the cath lab, the girl said to the surgeons in there, "Warm your voices up, we've got a birthday boy here." And the next thing, Paul McCartney's singing to me while they're operating on my shoulder. And we played that song a couple of times. And then the next thing you know, Stevie Wonder starts singing "Happy Birthday to you," and it is a serious situation, but just lying there with Stevie Wonder singing "Happy Birthday" to me was just, it was crazy, and it was over within less than an hour. And it's really opened my eyes, yeah, because I say I've never been in this sort of situation before, and the way everything just worked, it was seamless. It really was. And look at me now. I can't believe what I've been through, and I'm up and about and sitting here and laughing and talking about it with a big smile on my face.